I don't always know the reason when the morning finds me here. Just the body making choices that the mind hasn't caught up with yet. Something pulls before the thinking, something lifts before the word, like a note that starts in the ribcage long before it's ever heard. I have asked the question cleanly, what is it that gets me through? And the answer keeps arriving as a feeling, not a proof. Maybe it was never meant to be an answer. Maybe what sustains us doesn't need a name. Maybe what we're looking for was moving us already before we thought to ask from where it came. What moves us doesn't always show. It lives below the things we know, occurring in the chest before the dawn, that simply keeps us moving on. Not the mountain and the conquering cry, not the answer underneath the why, just the breath that finds a body willing, and the day that opens just to know. There were mornings made of concrete when the weight refused to lift, when the only act of courage was to let the hours drift. And even then, without instruction, something in the frequency of things, the particular way the light falls, the note that any open window brings, found a place inside the heaviness, not to lift it, not to cure, but to make it briefly bearable, to make the next step almost sure. Maybe it was never meant to be an answer. Maybe what sustains us doesn't need a name. Maybe what we're looking for was moving us already before we thought to ask from where it came. What moves us doesn't always show. It lives below the things we know, occurring in the chest before the dawn, that simply keeps us moving on. Not the mountain and the conquering cry, not the answer underneath the why, just the breath that finds the body willing, and the day that opens just to know. I have watched the ones who carry more than I have ever held rise without a proclamation, rise without a word to tell. Not because they found the answer, not because the weight grew less, but because the body learned that moving is its own address. And the sound that helps us do it doesn't explain a single thing. It just reminds the chest it's capable of almost anything. That is enough. What moves us doesn't always show. It lives below the things we know, occurring in the chest before the dawn, that simply keeps us moving on. Not the mountain and the conquering cry, not the answer underneath the why, just the breath that finds the body willing, and the day that opens just to know. What moves us doesn't need a name. What moves us with 40K. What moves us? What moves us? What moves us? What moves us doesn't need